Hey, what's up? Just want to show you something about splicing wires real quick that I noticed. You know, you see a lot of people, they're splicing stuff together when there's multiple wires together. And they'll cut these off like this, and they'll strip the wires, and it doesn't matter if you're going to solder it or use a butt connector or whatever connection method you use. Your connection and your connector and your coating on each of these individual wires, it makes them bigger. They're going to grow. Doesn't matter how you do it. If they're in line like this, and you connect these wires to 3 other wires, they're going to be fat right here. And then, when you cover this, whether you tape it or heat shrink it or whatever, there'll be a huge knot right there. And I see that on a lot of wires where they've been put together, and right where they've been put together, there's like a huge knot. I just want to show you the way I do this sometimes. If you look at these wires, the way they're put together, these connectors are staggered end to end to end, where I laid my wires out and I cut the wires in a way to make it so that these connectors are not directly together in the same spot to make such a huge. And then see, once this is, I'm going to get this kind of like the way it's going to be. It's really important that you don't have that big knot if you're going to use heat shrink, because with heat shrink, you've got to have a heat shrink that'll fit over your wires. And if you've got a huge knot, you're going to have to use a heat shrink that's way bigger than the wire you're using. Well, if it's too big, it won't shrink down to the size that you need for it. Like, once I heat shrink this is going to be nice and smooth. So I wanted to show that because I see it a lot where it's just this huge knot. And I get a lot of good ideas from videos that people have posted. And if you have an idea, like, don't hesitate to post it. Like, you don't have to be perfectly right every time. If you just post something and it makes somebody else think, like, oh, I could improve on even that idea. This may not be the best way to do it, but think about how you do it, so when you put the son of a bitch together, there's not a great big huge knot, whatever. But like I say, I see a lot of thought-provoking things in videos, and I just wanted to say that, if you got an idea that you think works, share it with people. At least there can be one decent thing about all this technology we got, because sometimes it doesn't seem like it's that great. But all right, y'all have a good one. We'll holler at you later.